Here's my plants. Got a squash, a bell pepper. The one with the striped leaves is a zebra plant. The hanging plant's a calathea. The little burlap bag is a lemongrass, which is not doing too well all of a sudden. And the rest, I think I have green beans in there. I can't remember whether I have a green bean plant or not. And then tomatoes. They're waiting. Weeks left until the soil will be warm enough that they can be outside. It's warm when you go out when you're in the sun, but there's a cold breeze coming down from the mountains. We're in the foothills. It was really nice. I went by the store today because I needed some more quart Ziploc bags so that I can make portions of food, label them, and put them in the fridge or the freezer. While I was there, I got some more distilled water for my household plants. Apparently, like tap water has minerals and bleach and other stuff that keeps bacteria and stuff away for us humans to drink. But the plants are very sensitive, so I had to get distilled water for them. 2 packages of mint Oreos, of course. And Fritos with less sodium. Hardly salted Fritos. Now, part of the yummy part of Fritos is them being so salty that you can taste them all day long. But I bought these, and I'm going to finish up the chili tonight. It's a week old now, I think. But I'm going to finish up the last of the chili with some of those Fritos tonight. I have more quinoa, and I have some roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, and carrots from odds and ends that I had in the fridge. I put it all together and made a couple other little meals. So I'm set for a few days. Brian's off today and tomorrow. I think he's off until Wednesday. So that Wednesday is when I'm going to really be needed to hoist the little kids around and all that. Because Ashley can't. She has that abdominal surgery. And I asked her how she was doing. This is the second day. Or maybe it's counted as the first day. I don't know. But my mom was a nurse for a while, and she said usually when you have surgery, it's the second and third day. Third usually, that's the worst, and then you get better. So she said she felt like someone stabbed her, which obviously in surgery they do. So doctor said she should walk for about 30 minutes every day. So she got her walking in behind Sebastian, who was walking behind some little wheel thing. Spencer was having tons of fun on the swing set. Brian was standing next to it because it does have a cracked board that I zip-tied as best I could. I would have used a metal hose clamp is what I wanted. I didn't have any. But I think he's planning on getting a different swing set conglomeration thing, I think. And the underground sprinkler system for the backyard doesn't work. I don't know if it's all the moles and gophers or whatever the critters are that the dogs chase and dig holes trying to get them. The whole backyard looks like a minefield. So they've probably been chewed through or damaged somehow. I still have my to-do list of stuff to do that I haven't done yet. I'm worn out. The curtains in the window, take down and wash. I have others for the interim. And finish vacuuming in here. I've vacuumed a lot and picked up a lot, but still, it's not to where I want it to be. But that'll happen. And I'm working on the next Malcolm book. Malcolm goes to a fun park. He's taking his friend, a raccoon. I think I might call him Martin. Malcolm and Martin. I was going to name him Walter, but I think I'll name him Martin. I have some ideas of what I want to do in there, but I have to come up with some kind of a lesson to be learned. Brian hit the nail on the head with that. my other books that I have a lesson, some kind of a lesson in there. And I think that's good because kids get interested in what the characters are doing, but they're learning something as well. Like Malcolm, Moose on the Loose, he learned he should ask before he touches other people's things and plays with them. Because he got into all kinds of mischief. So I'm not sure what this one will be. Maybe Don't Take a Dare. His little friends, they'll dare each other to do something at the fun park. I don't know. Or Too Much is Too Much. You know, if they eat too much and then ride on rides and I don't know. I'm not really sure what lesson I want to impart. But I'm going to be busy for a while. And just thinking about it builds up in my system. And I want to just run around and scream. Like a little kid waving your arms around and screaming. I think that's because there's too much stimulus going on. Too much to think about. Too much to do. So you don't do any of it. You just scream. I think a lot of us do that, don't we? I don't want to be too long with this. I'm going to have the remainder of the chili for supper with some lower sodium Fritos that I found at the store. And a Pepsi, of course. And I saw the scale. I weighed in at 252 this morning. I want to be 240 or less. 220 would be ideal that I want to be. But I do have a big fat flabby flab of fat that hangs down in front. It's all fat. I don't know how exactly that it got that way, but it just won't go anywhere. The only way I could get rid of that is through surgery, and I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I could exercise, but that apron of fat's still there. But if that apron of fat was gone, I'd be 10 pounds less immediately. Maybe more, I don't know. So I don't know how to weigh just the flab. I haven't quit the gym, so I could possibly go to the gym if and when I have time and energy and effort and all that. What am I burping? Coffee. I had coffee. Which is always a dangerous thing to drink in the day because then I'll fall asleep. Coffee makes me go to sleep, as my people that watch me know. Kitty cat's in the other room. Everybody's napping right now. Except me. I don't know. I feel like I'm hungry all the time. I'm emotionally hungry, I guess. I don't want to talk too long because the phone doesn't have that much space in it and it'll just cut off. I think Brian fixed the thing that allows my phone when I turn it sideways to rotate the picture. I think he fixed that. The baby was messing with the phone, just zooming through there, touching all kinds of stuff. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Wait. So I'm just, I have to have the phone near me in case someone needs something and they, like Ashley needs something or Brian wants to tell me something or whatever. Or if there's an emergency. I'm just going to have to put it way up. Lately, I have a hard time getting up off the floor and from sitting position if I've been there for a while. It's like nice and comfortable when you're sitting there and you have to get up again. Now, these chairs are on platforms, but the toilet is not. And other things around here, like furniture outside on the patio, is not. The porch swing is not. So getting up out of any of that stuff is like the old Carol Burnett routine with the old folks on the porch. They're in the rocking chair, they gotta rock, rock, rock. They'd swing forward 3 times to be able to push yourself and get up. Yeah, it's funny, unless it's happening to you. It's still funny, but... Oh, golly Moses. I don't know. I have to work up the energy to bring the ladder in to get the curtains because they're up high. This is a garage stall, really, and they're up about 8 feet from the carpeted floor. So I need a ladder to put those curtains up. Maybe someday I'll get curtains that have the cord that you pull and opens and shuts them. I could. I just didn't want to go through all that putting holes in the wall and all that. So pretty much spring rods and all that. I'm going to start seriously thinking about putting the pull cord drapes because I use a grabber thing to grab and pull them shut and open. Someday I'll have it all together and I won't remember where I put it. Ha! Upward and onward.